don't care. Got the little flyaways going on here. That always happens when I have a ponytail. Anyway, it's been a while since I've walked and talked after the gym, which is usually my hypest time of the day, my most motivating time to talk and also get my engines roaring. Yeah, happy Monday, you guys. Who's gonna kill it today? If you rolling out of bed, getting your mug of coffee, being all slow and stuff, I suggest you do something to get your heart pumping, anything. I mean, I know you've heard about all these things about research and the people that exercise are happier, all kind of stuff, and it's all true. But whatever it is that you decide to do, make sure you incorporate in your morning routine just something that you like, one, even if it's walking outside or a light jog, but that you like and that is going to get your heart rate going, is going to get you moving, because you want to get your speed up. You don't want to start the day all slow and then let that reflect in the rest of your day, that you started the day, you know, sluggishly rolling out of bed. And, you know, I get it. Some people might say, well, I hate my job. I got to go to my job. Sure, you may hate your job, but you still got to figure out your foundation for the day, so you start to, in order to be the most productive you can, because guess what? If you hate your job, you should be productive to look for another one. But if you're stuck in the hating your job, rolling out of bed, depressed mode, doing everything all slow and being unproductive most of the day, you ain't gonna find another job. So that right there is just like, okay, what's my foundation for success? And set that up. And I just want to give you a tidbit that I learned from this lady named Mel Robbins. You could look her up, but she talks about snoozing, and basically, apparently, you have 3 to 4 sleep cycles a night. Each sleep cycle is about 2 hours, and the very end of your sleep cycles, you have anywhere between 1 to 2 hours, about 2 hours, that you are in really light sleep. You're not in REM, and that is the sleep that you are in order to start waking up. Now, what happens if you snooze? This is a good one for those snoozers out there, which I have even a lot of friends and even some family who their strange waking up habit is pressing the snooze button like 4 or 5 times for like 45 minutes, you know, totally like making their spouse crazy. Instead of just setting it for the time they're supposed to wake up, they start like 45 minutes early because that's the only way they're gonna get out of bed. But apparently, if you snooze, let's say your alarm wakes you up at 6:30. If you snooze, you end up going back into REM. REM is the original sleep cycle, like if you're starting a night's sleep. And what happens if you interrupt REM with another snooze? You are groggy and foggy headed, and it will take you about 4 hours to get your head clear. So if you wake up at 6:30, snooze a couple times, get up at 7, you're not going to be productive, performing productively, like your brain function, till like 11. Like, what a crappy start to your day. Most people don't know they're doing this to themselves. But anyway, so key is, the moment your alarm rings, is to jump out of bed. This lady said she did this thing, and she said it was the most ridiculous thing she could do, but she said she was going to conquer not snoozing. And she said the moment her alarm rang, before she could think, because that's the problem, once you think about things, you usually make the wrong choice. So before she could think about it, she jumped out of the bed and she pretended she was NASA, a rocket about to take off, you know? And she literally counted down out loud, 3, 2, 1. And maybe she said blast off, maybe not. But she did that, and she, over the next couple months, conquered the snooze button. But it also, apparently, she was very aware of those decisions throughout the day after she made that one decision to conquer the snooze, and how much more productive she was. But if you're still a snoozer, or you happen to snooze that day, then you know what you're gonna do? This is the only way to snap out of it. You're gonna love this. You have to get in a cold shower. Like, you get in your shower, you turn on the cold water and just let it blast on you. That's how you snap out of the groggy headed 4-hour brain function delay of snoozing. So if you don't want to jump in a cold shower, then I suggest you get up out of the bed like this lady said, Mel Robbins, and you say, 3, 2, 1, blast off. No, but seriously, these are tips. Even if you're not happy with your situation right now, not everything is, you know, flowers and honeybees, you know, whatever. But not everything is great all the time. There's always downs. There's ups and downs and ups and downs. That is literally the ebb and flow of life. But if you are not happy in your current situation, that still doesn't excuse you from setting up a foundation to win. In fact, it actually is more pressing that you do, because the only way you're going to make a change in your life in the direction you want is if you set up a foundation to win. Jordan Peterson always talks about cleaning your room, fixing yourself first, all of these things. The outside, if you don't fix the inside, the outside will never make you happy. Period. So work on the things you can control. Get up without snoozing, you know. Get up and do something that's going to get your heart rate going, so you could start the day, you know, on the move, versus literally dragging your feet to a place you don't want to go. If you really don't like where you are, well, then do something about it. If not, stop complaining. Lip service without action. Bye-bye. Kill it.